Welcome to the NBA playoffs, presented by Google. It's the Warriors and the Rockets from San Francisco. It's the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. From Chase Center in San Francisco, it's Game 3 between the Warriors and the Rockets as the venue changes from Houston to San Francisco. We come on inside Chase Center. Steve Kerr with an outstanding record in opening round series. Steph Curry has only lost once in the first round. He's 7-1. But big adjustments tonight for the home team, playing without Jimmy Butler, as George Sedano reported a moment ago. Unavailable for this Game 3 as we take a look at the starting lineups. And as you take a look at it, Houston with 3 players either 23 or 22 years old playing in their first playoff series. Van Vliet and Dillon Brooks, the veterans, Sengun, Thompson, and Jalen Green, the young core of that Rocket squad. Meanwhile, for the Golden State Warriors, take a look at number 21, Quentin Post. Folks, he's getting the start tonight, and he began the season in the G League for the Warriors. That's where they are right now. Well, meanwhile, you looked into the eyes and soul of Amen Thompson, squarely focused on his defensive assignment tonight, which will be Steph Curry. And it has been an extremely physical battle so far. Green and Sengun at the circle, and the Warriors will have the game's first possession. Steph will bring it across against Thompson.
Screen away and try to bring Steph Curry back to the ball. But they're going to run a lot more ball screens in this game with Sengun guarding post.
Sengun stepped up, but it didn't matter for guarding Sengun to start the game, unlike Butler, who guarded him a couple of nights ago. Van Vliet has had a miserable series.
Be more aggressive on the offensive end, looking for his offense.
Suffered from food poisoning in Game 2, played limited minutes. Van Vliet, 2 for 2.
14 minutes. But already he has been aggressive offensively, and Golden State needs that.
Van Vliet draws the foul.
Action doesn't need much time.
Kuminga fought around that screen, navigated it well on the hit ahead. Kuminga set it with his chest. It's been a very quiet first quarter for Steph Curry so far, but not for long. Off glass, off the window. Complete right in Curry's chest, and he comes up with a steal. Suffocating defense. 3-on-1 the other way. The lob, the finish by the high flyer. Hayden with the 3-ball, not known as a three-point shooter. Another opportunity for Golden State. Hield, Butter. Guarded by Hield. Shot clock already down to 6. Van Vliet over Hield with the mid-range.
Players are decelerating now.
Chris Paul first weaponized that move. Moody inside, knocks it home. Moses Moody with 11 points. Adams couldn't make the catch. Warriors off and running. They have a 2-on-1. Moody got it. 3 to go for Jalen Green. High arcing 3-ball. It's wet. With 2.2 to go, Podziemski, it'll count. And that's the end of the first 12 minutes of play.
Houston. A quick start for you. You're a champion from 2019. This is the first road game for a lot of these young guys. What's been your message to your teammates?
Just stay composed. It's a long game. It's going to be a lot of highs and lows. Obviously, their home crowd, their first home playoff game this year. So there's a lot of energy in the building tonight. We just got to stay composed and execute.
How do you take advantage of the non-Curry minutes here moving forward?
Well, you got to win them. So we got to stop turning the ball over, keep the ball out the paint, hit the glass on the other end. We'll be in good shape.
Fred, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.
An offensive rebound by Adams for the bucket. Sengun with a mismatch on Podziemski. Going to try and walk him down into the paint. The jump hook is good. On the kick out, Kuminga got a bird in the air on Brooks. Back to Payton. Good contest by Thompson. It didn't matter. 6 on the shot clock on the repost. Out to Smith. A clean look from deep. And it falls.
Boy, he is really by Steven Adams. Everything's been difficult for Curry.
A play on, and a basket by Eason. 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Nothing better than morning NBA buckets when you wake up. Curry trying to wake up. Which Green drives it in. Post with the offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Curry open from deep. Got it. The lead is down to 10, and Curry. Yeah, there's no better player in shape than Steph Curry, though. Thompson to the rim. Got the tough shot off glass. In Game 2, Smith drives against Hield. Tough pull-up is good.
Went number 1 to Orlando. Such a talented player that's still figuring it out.
Okay, Buddy Hield. Off glass, got it. Steph with consecutive jumpers. He's up to 9.
When you try to top block against Steph Curry, he's just going to take it the other way, and he can move so quickly.
Dylan Brooks. Jemski inside. Draymond and 1. Green putting a little muscle in his hustle. Thompson fakes the DHO to Şengün. Gets it back and knocks it down. Jalen Green. Eason pulls the 3 ball, and he cashes out.
Like Golden State pocket pass by Draymond Green got picked off, and all of a sudden it's a 3 on the other end.
Wow, Steph turned the corner, pop clutch.
Make him.
Yeah, coach. Like that. This one comes off, post underneath. With another opportunity, Hield with the 3. Got it! Van Vliet. Good defense by Curry, got the block, and the possession, and the outlet. Hield with the highlight.
What great defense by Steph Curry.
Their defense, despite a slow start on offense, their defense kept them in it. He added how they know they can guard these guys. And on offense, he says
7 already. Green playing with his food. Finds Şengün. And a fortuitous foul. Curry whips across court to Kuminga. He drives the closeout and lays it home with the left. And Green on the bounce, working against Podziemski.
But Green has not been able to get untracked in this game.
And a soft touch by tough spacing right now for Curry. Drives it into the lane. Got it! Man, the Giants into the corner. Kuminga with 7 on the shot clock. Working against Van Vliet. That's the type of imperious move and take the lead here.
Boy, what a reaction by Draymond Green to pick that out of the air.
Post with the lob, and there's the lead. Draymond Green with the layup. On the exit screen, Curry open. Knocks it home. Adams with the ball screen. Van Vliet snakes it. Louis switches onto him. Smith from the corner, and he silences the crowd.
Back into form. He was out for a long time after starting the first 33.
Oh, wow. Steph hit the hydraulics. Slammed on the brakes.
Stay in front of Steph Curry. You think that length would bother him, but he just did the flyby.
Oh, Jalen Green with a nice sidestep move.
For that left-hand drive.
Eason inside, tough move and finish.
Oh, good seal by
Thompson brings it across against Hield. Amen Thompson with the spin and pull, got it to go.
Steph Curry just couldn't recover quick enough to get to Jabari Smith Jr.
Steph on the cross, the 3 on the way, got it. The stare down 3 was pure. Top Curry switches onto him. Brooks made the last one, not so much this time. Steven Adams, the best offensive rebounder in the association.
Off that spot.
Curry draws 2. Hield. Got it. Little buddy ball in full. Trying to keep Podziemski on the sideline. Moody temporarily open. Here's post from 15. Soft touch for the bucket. Points the ball game. Şengün. Back out to Brooks. He pulls it and rattles it down for 3. Curry shakes free of Eason. On the roll. Payton inside. Lays it home.
They're 12 of 22.
Leaving some food on the table. Payton inside. Shot clock at 7 for Curry on Green. Jalen Green. Wow, what a pass. Payton got it. A dime drop for the Brooks out top against Podziemski. Turns the corner. Green with the block.
A great defense by Draymond Green.
Green gets by Brooks. And that's going to be a foul out top before the shot. Just the second team foul against the Rockets. Steph Curry, the distributor, has been lethal as Brooks fouls out of the ball game. A slip screen by Payton and a bucket. Timeout Rockets against Smith. Curry against Green. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Wet. It's wet.
That looked like the Papa shot we just showed.
It sure was. A bank goes in by Şengün.
Draws a lot of charges, gets a lot of loose balls.
Thompson cross court, Van Vliet for three. Knocks it home. Inverted pick and roll. Here's Pajemski from 15. Got the roll. Van Vliet with the lob. Thompson with the catch. Missed it and got the putback to go. It's a 6-point game. In transition. Knocked away. Green with the steal. Payton. Room service. Thompson had it knocked away. Swarming Warriors defense. Pajemski, did he get the timeout? Yes, he did. They are sprinting through the tape here in San Francisco. And this is a huge win on so many levels for Golden State because Butler gets to heal an additional 2-3 days.
Have a lot of champions on this team. You and Draymond particularly have been in these situations before. No Jimmy tonight. How did you pull it off?
Just resiliency and, the idea that it wasn't going. This series, no game is going to be pretty. You just kind of have to grind it out, stick with the runs. We had 22 points like halfway through the first half, and you're looking up like, how are we going to score? You just stick with it, make the right play, and then shots started to fall. We made a really good defensive stand. Draymond was unbelievable. Everybody who came in stepped up and replaced Jimmy, and hopefully he's back soon.
Everyone focuses on your point total, but you had 9 assists today to point out that guys helped you out tonight. Gary Payton, monster fourth quarter defensively and offensively. What does it mean to have this group playing as well as they're playing together?
Everybody needs to have confidence. That's the beauty of our team. Like you said, I'm going to get a lot of attention, but if the ball starts swinging, if you're open, shoot it. If you're not swinging to the open guy, Gary was unbelievable. Taking advantage of the double team up top, get in the paint, finish at the rim, the big three in the corner, and obviously what he does on the defensive end. So, he's been around too. He was part of the 22 championship team. He knows what it takes.
And Steph, I know you still have a series to worry about, but we need to mention you passed Tony Parker on the all-time playoff scoring list. You're now 10th. What does that stuff mean to you at this stage of your career?
I serve an almighty God in the highest, so the opportunity to come out here and continue to display greatness, I never take it for granted. I'm grateful for the fact I've been playing at this level for a long time and having this many playoff games to keep rising that list. I don't know how far we can keep it going, but just keep enjoying the moment.
Steph, congratulations. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Jonesy.
Welcome to Minneapolis. A beautiful sunrise on a beautiful spring day. Playoff basketball returns to the Twin Cities. Target Center's packed. First home game of the 2025 postseason for the Timberwolves and their rabid fans following 2 games in Los Angeles. And coming off maybe, or certainly a candidate for best defensive performance of the season in that game 2 victory. Luka Doncic, his first series as a Lakers, putting up some big numbers as expected. Kicks it out in the corner. Rui Hachimura knocks down the first shot of the game. Hachimura guarding Conley. Hachimura's been quite the versatile defender. Couldn't stop Conley there. Offhand floater.
Maybe not for a shot attempt, but he's being aggressive against Luka.
McDaniels fakes the 3, drives, goes right at Jackson Hayes and puts it in. What a difficult shot for McDaniels. And everybody on Minnesota talked about getting off to a good start. They've trailed after the first quarter, and it's Anthony Edwards from long distance. The T-Wolves have trailed after the first quarter. Randall whips a pass. McDaniels, a much improved offensive player, gets to the rim. 9 straight points now from Minnesota. Hachimura the rebound. Quick outlet. Here comes James in the open floor. One man to beat. It's Randall. Lays it up and in. Still with that burst of speed. Doncic pulls up. Corner jumper's good. The high arcer. Luka Doncic gets past Edwards. Doncic kicks it out. Reeves. Good open look for 3. That's good.
And I love that. I love that.
Finney Smith cuts. Gobert right there lurking. Finney Smith blocked by Gobert. Edwards with the slam. The Lakers thought it was a goaltender. McDaniels goes inside, drives, and another finish. When you see him in person, you realize how long he is. At just 9 in game 2. DiVincenzo the handoff. Gabe Vincent's come on for the Lakers. DiVincenzo from way downtown. Edwards double team inside to Randall. Good position. Banks it home. Timeout. Here's Reeves. Gets past Randall. Nice feed inside. And Vanderbilt throws it down. Turned it around. They're kind of up and down. No fouls to give. Drive. Doncic goes inside. Shot won't go. The follow is good. Finney Smith. Good hustle play. 0.6 of a second remaining.
Game, but what weren't you happy with in that first quarter?
I just thought our ability to contain the basketball. They got us in the blender too many times. That led to points at the rim. That led to open threes. Got to do a better job with individual basketball containment.
Luka apparently not feeling well tonight. Just what adjustments do you have to make if he's just not right?
I mean, he's out there. We're gonna treat him like he's Luka. He's been battling it for the last 24 hours. He's trying to give us what he's got.
All right, thank you. Mike.
All right, Lisa, old school as Reed draws the foul and puts it in. Chance for a three-point play. All teams in playoffs wearing masks. Reeves fires away his three-pointer, and that's good. Rattles it in. Reeves' his third three-pointer. Again, 0 for 6 in game. This time James comes off. Randall chasing him. James finds the elbow. Jump shot's good. Rattles it in. He's 6 of 8 from the field. And the Lakers, after trailing by as many as 9, come back to tie it. Edwards banks it home using his strength there, Doris. Gets inside. Bank shot way too strong, but Edwards shot blocked by James. Picked up by Goodwin. Here comes LeBron the other way. Pulls up, three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James, 16 points already. LeBron, I've told him the same thing. This is James's 209. Nice pass. His 290th playoff game. Just 4 turnovers from Minnesota. Lakers with 8. They had 6 of them in the first. James knocks down the 3. His second three-pointer. He's got 20 points already.
It's more available so he can do more work in those positions.
Doncic looking for an opening. McDaniels plays him well, but Doncic's nice fake and knocks down his second field goal. 5-point Laker lead. Randall draws the foul. Count it, and 1. Randall is one of the strongest dudes in the game. Here comes Edwards the other way. McDaniels drives and slams. A flying McDaniels. Always a lead on the defensive end. Reeves can't get it. James on the follow, and the foul.
Has gone 1 and 1.
Randall against Reeves. There's the double. Finds Edwards. That's a difficult pass. Edwards rattles home the 3. James backs in, up top to Reeves. Reeves, long three-pointer. Got it! Reeves from way downtown. His 4th three-pointer. About a 3.5-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Good defense from Edwards. Doncic has to take a contested 3 and knocks it down. Luka Doncic, his first three-pointer. Oh, he's not starting here. Gabe Vincent is for the Lakers. Edwards pulls back. Sometimes he makes look scoring so easy.
And a lot of that was Jaden McDaniels.
Edwards trying to draw a foul. Gets to McDaniels.